we're gonna have to do now is whack off some of this body coat, because we can't have a clear image of what this dog is gonna look like unless we get rid of some of it, comb it out, and then start again. So we're just gonna start whacking. A lot of times it's good to start on the off-show side of your show dog, you know, just in case. All right. So like I said, his coat's super, super soft and it's super staticky in here. Used spray a lot. Now the whole premise of a spray up is to save this hair. And I think a good rule of thumb of the hair you want to save is if you go from the back of the ear, which is actually right down there, and come straight down, this is the line of the coat that you want sprayed up. So you could totally make that line so that that's the hair that you don't trim. You don't really want to trim any of the spray up part until the dog's head is actually sprayed up. We won't be doing that in this demo. Suzeko will be doing the spray up in another demo today, but he's got thick enough hair that you'll get the gist of what I'm talking about, not trimming until he's sprayed up. So I've made my line. You have so much hair, buddy. Need my scissors. All right. You're a good man. You stand right there. So holding his ear out of the way and his head up, I'm gonna lay my scissors in and I'm gonna come straight out. Yeah, you've got enough hair for 3 toy poodles, buddy. Okay, so again, laying my scissors in, following that neckline. Let's get rid of some of this so you can see a definitive line. Okay, so as you can see, this is the beginning of our circle. This stuff here, I'm just gonna bring it right up. Oh, I guess we should shave his front legs. That would be smart. Just get rid of some of this hair so we can see his front legs. Okay, so we'll just take a quick second and shave still. I forgot. So when you're shaving the front legs, if you went all the way down to the bend to his little knee up front here, it would be all the way down here. So you really need to make it balanced, look at your dog, and figure out how much needs to be shaved. Also, his elbow, like the flappy skin part of his elbow, is up here, and you kind of need to leave that hair on there to help this line come up. So you don't want to go all the way from his shoulder, which is here, and shave it off, because this coat needs to be a part of our whole situation. Is that funny? All right. Now, you might think I'm gonna shave his feet again, so it might be a rodeo for a second. Good boy. Just gonna brush this up. Hold down his pom-pom. Good boy. I'm just gonna go all the way around this leg. And the front pom-poms aren't the same as the back ones. I don't leave another finger length of hair in the back. They should just be even all the way around. Oh, you're such a good boy. Let's do this one now. When I first started learning these Continentals, I don't think I did the show side of one for the first year, because this was my practice side. The handler I was working for would do this side, and then she'd leave and she'd say, do the other side exactly the same. So I was like, holy crap. But that's how you learn. And then the one day, I got handed the pair of scissors and said, do the whole dog. And it was like, whoa! Good boy. You are being amazing. Yes, you are. Okay, so back to our scissoring. Good boy. Geez, I think he grew hair from 5 minutes ago when I trimmed it the first time. Okay, again, I'm just gonna reshape this in. Take some of this off. Bring it up. It's okay, babe. Take that off. Now you need to make sure you don't go up prematurely. This is a very hard piece of hair to grow back once you cut it off if you do it by accident. So make sure when you're going underneath, it's not like a tuck up. You don't want it like a tuck up. You don't want an angle coming up. You want it nice and full, coming around and up onto his back. Good boy. But it's a very, very common mistake because every single other dog, you know, we come in and do a nice underline here. Not with the Continental. Can you see okay with my... Okay. Okay. You're being a good sport, my man. All right, so I'll take a look. No, mister. Take a look. This is why it's easier with a mirror. Bring this around. I'm getting pretty happy with this line under here. And like I said, we are just whacking off hair now. We are not doing a finished trim by any means. We need to find out what we got to work with, and then we go over and do it again. All right, so we've started at the neckline. We've gone down past the front leg, and now we're gonna come up. Now I like to fluff up the hair when I do this line, because if you comb it all back like this and then do it, sometimes it ends up being like a tapered look coming up. So I want this to remain nice and long to go up into the neck. So I'm just gonna fluff it up. I'm gonna stick my scissors right in. Go straight. So I'm not like this, I'm like this. And we're just gonna find the line. Good boy. Ah, we found the line. Good boy. Just gonna go up in here. Okay. The line going. And now that we've gotten rid of some of that hair, I can etch in the jacket as well. It's okay. So again, I'm on the 40 blade setting, and I'm just gonna go in and scoop that hair out to make a nice straight line. So much easier than getting your scissors in those little spots. Good boy. So as you see, we have a nice tapered line there. And we can move around and start on the other side to meet us where we stopped over here. Just give you a quick view of this side, what's going on. It's already looking a little bit more compact. Adorable. Yes, you're a good boy. Okay, so now we gotta do it to that side. And it really didn't take long to whack that in. It's gonna be really, really nice once we can get a finished scissor on it. But we got to do the due process. There's no point in getting ahead of ourselves. We're just trying to find our dog in here. Okay, so same thing, behind the ear and down. This is the coat you don't want to cut until it's sprayed up. Excuse me. Good boy. Wow. You got lots, buddy. Letting my scissors in and coming straight around. And as much as you want it round this way, from the front, you want it to be round this way as well. So careful not to take too much off his sides to make them slab-sided. That's why I really like using curved scissors. You know, once we get into the finished scissor, it'll just be taking the tips off of these sides here, just so he can be round all the way around. Get right under here. Good boy. I know you don't want me touching those feet again. Go around, see what I got going on. Even take a little bit more off of here. Are you falling asleep on me, James? That's so cute. We've reached a new level in our relationship. All right, so coming around. I'm happy with that line. Just gonna continue it on. No, I'm not gonna touch your foot. All right, so at this point I wanna make sure on both sides I've got it even. He didn't like it when I held him like this to do his sanitary either, so we might have a little hissy fit. So I am pretty even on both sides. I'm just gonna level it off. I don't recommend doing final trimming like this because once you stretch this arm up, his whole rib cage comes up with it. So if you trim it like that and put him back down, it's not gonna look the same as it does if you trim him when he's totally stacked. But it's a good trick just to make sure you have both sides on the same page. All right. Good boy. It's okay. All right, so now we need to come up and cut off this line right here. Just get rid of that hair. Okay, do the same thing on this side. I'll pull this back now that I see what I got going on here, and I'll etch in with my clippers again. Forward, buddy. Careful of that flap. So easy to make a nice straight line. Like that. Make sure we've got it even on both sides. Looking pretty good, except for right here. And we're golden. Hey, baby. Just gonna clean this up. And again, it's not like a puppy trim. So a puppy trim, of course, you wouldn't shave off the butt, but it's a gradual line straight from the tail, moving your way up to the top knot. So you want to avoid that completely with a continental. If you started here and went straight up, so this is the longest point, you're going to have a dog that kind of looks like a hedgehog. Let's put it that way. or a hyena or something, you know, with a whole bunch of hair here and then this sharp, sharp line. We want all of it round. We're ready to do a little bit more finished trimming. Obviously, we see a dog now. We see what's under here. You are lacking quite a bit of top knot hair. But that's okay. You're not lacking hair anywhere else. Stay, buddy. All right, so like I said, I use my curves. I always use my curves on a jacket like this because there's lots of people who have never used curves and just like using straights. But I think to get the look that you want, with a straight, you have to go doot, doot, doot. With a curved, it's one trim, not three. So I'm going up right to that line where you want to leave that hair. No, buddy. James. Ah. I would normally be holding him differently, but I need to show you guys what's going on here. Okay, so just gonna come around. I'm gonna soften up this line here. Clean up the line by his privates. Take a stand back. Oh, you're so cute. And this can even go a little shorter. Stay, bud. I think James is getting tired of me. All right, just sharpen this up a little bit. I'm just cutting off the tips of this hair that I'm leaving here. Just keeping it healthy. Ah, so gorgeous, buddy. All right, so now we're gonna turn him around. Just finish up the other side of his jacket a little bit better. God, it looks like I've trimmed a standard poodle with all the hair on the floor. Again, you can see how long this is. I mean, my comb's a regular comb, and it's probably 4 lengths of it. All right, tighten up this line, bring it around. All the way around to the end, and then back in. Just like the other side. Just cutting off the absolute ends going up into that jacket line. Got some cleanup on aisle 3 down here. Oh, you're such a good boy. All right. So taking a peek of what I got going on here, it's a little fuller here than it is here. So I'm just gonna pull some of this hair out so it doesn't look like a big tumor on his chest. And I'm just gonna tidy that up. Okay. Again, coming to this side, cleaning up this line. Good boy. Down into his privates. All right. So I'm pretty pleased with the shape. Again, since it's soft puppy hair, I could comb it out probably 6 more times and do another finished scissor. And if he was going in the ring today, that's exactly what I would do. And if you do want to show one of these guys and you're interested in it, or you are showing one of these guys, it's a breed you can't really be lazy with. Every single day we bath every single toy poodle. Even if they were on at 7 a.m., we bathed every single one of them every single day. Their coat does not last. You need to get that hairspray out or you're going to break the whole top knot hair. So it's super, super important to have the dedication. Because when you look at a toy poodle ring, you can tell the ones that are well prepared. And the judge is the one that's looking for the structure of the dog and the movement of the dog. But let's get real. When you look outside the ring, you look at the best groomed dog out there, and you need to do everything you can to stand out. We finished up what we're gonna do right now with the jacket. And we will go and fix up these bevels now. So since we already etched them in with the clippers, there's really not too much to do. We're just gonna finish them off and make them look like fake little things that were stuck onto his ass. Bum. All right, so just a tiny little bit of trimming. Since I went in on an angle like this, it's hardly any work at all with the scissors. All the way around. Oh, you're so cute. I love this little bum. Okay, so now all I've got is just the top. It's important not to pancake them. It's important to make the entire thing round, and sometimes if you take them too short, it does look like a pancake on his butt. So as you can see from the back, I'm just gonna take off all this little wiry hair. You don't want me playing with your bum. You're fine. Nope, you're fine. Stay. Are you in love with me all of a sudden, James? That's sweet, but come here. Come here. I'm gonna have to hold your face for this. Just gonna tidy up the ends. And when you do look at a show ring full of toy poodles, your eye is drawn to the whiteness of the dog, to the pigment of their nose, and to the scissor finish. And so practice and practice your scissor finish. I mean, we're lucky with him. He's got thick enough hair that it looks really, really nice. He's making me look really smart because it's quite easy. But some toy poodles are a lot more challenging. So going back to turning them white, the products you use on these guys is super, super important, especially the boys that pee on their legs, or if they're in a kennel situation and they run and, you know, it gets all yellow. Maintenance is so important, but so are products. I would probably use a good whitening shampoo on them every single week. Before that, though, I would probably use something with citrus in it, something that's degreasing. What? Oh, you are in love with me now. I'm in trouble. Something that's degreasing. So what it does is it breaks down all of the grease out of the dog, and then the whitening shampoo could actually do its job once you get the dirt off. So shampoo them twice. Hi. Once with something to clean, and then something to whiten. And a lot of whitening shampoos do a good job, and if you want to use the whitening shampoo twice, do that. But I think it'll make the world of difference to do that second bath, especially if you're dealing with a white dog with stains. Okay, I'm just gonna take the ends off of this one. So sweet. Awkward angle I'm on here. Just take a peek at what we got. Make sure they're even. Hi. All right. Happy with our evenness. Hi. Little snowballs on your butt.